Now you're in the proper location. Hopefully that adjusted this list as I work my way up. So hydrocyclone, you, my friend, with speed modules, are going to convert the pulp, yeah, all of the pulp, into 45 and 50% enriched uranium. Yeah, 45 and 50%. Where do we go from here? Well, glad you asked. So it's going to eventually all become 70% at the very end. This process is going to involve 4 hydroclassifiers, as well as 4 thickeners. This is like one of the only ways I know of to properly visualize this thing, this system. 4 hydroclassifiers, 4 thickeners. That's the steps that we're doing here. Now, I think it's you that can take the 45, yes, the 45, to make 40 and 50. Let's see, this one then takes the 40 to make the 30 and 35, and the next one should take the 30 to make 20 and 25, and the next one takes the 20, these also need to be fixed on their outputs. So yeah, the 40 goes up to here, the 30 goes up to here, the 20 goes up to here, and that makes 15. The 15 will then get processed in, I think it's another one of these. No, it is, where does the 15? Again, where's the 15? Ah, yes, the 15. 15 is added here with 33. All right. What happens to the 50%? Let's do that. I don't even know what my reasoning was. So let's see. This is 65 and 35. All right. So the 35 from here goes into here. How do I get my 65? Again, it'll happen at some point. That makes 20 from 23 to 15. All right. This is making 33, taking 23 in and 15 in, making 23 and 25. That will go over here as that output as well. 15, 23, 33, and 70. Alright. It should be the opposite order, I think, because this is making the 70. Where's the 50? Hold up. This is, yeah, if you weren't confused before, definitely, time to be confused is now. Where's the 50? There, yeah, duh. Hydrocyclone, the second, is the 50 into 65. Alright, hydrocyclone, the second, does 50 into 65, and that's what will go into here with 35. I will go ahead and place this, like, up here somewhere. This will be the 50 going into 65. Yep, 50 into 65 with speed. Everything go faster because I'm only building one of these buildings in total. Now, what was the one that used the water? This one. So this is the one that needs the thing for the water, which I guess I have to shift stuff up for. There's your water. There's your water. Yeah, and that needs to be significantly faster. I will shift up just to keep alignments and all that good stuff. Alrighty then. 45. Pipe logistic time. I'll do the pipe logistics and then I'll do the, like, speed stuffs. And the 50 goes all the way up to that guy. Oh, that means he's off a tile. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah. 15 plus 15. Oh, these both use water. Oh, these both use water. How much water? Probably the same amount each, which means I have to do the same thing to you. For the exception that I am able to flip that around. So what's going to be hell is that it no longer shows you, by default, what's in a pipe. Which is just completely and utterly baffling. Why the developers would choose, the Factorio developers would choose to remove that feature completely, but here we are. Here we are. Is that a 1-to-1 making tailings? No, not there, and no, not there. So a fast sinkhole should be fine for that purpose. For that purpose. Where does the 25 go? Here. Yep, and then 33 is there. By the way, my original build of this on the off-the-rails playthrough was just awful. What kind of pipes are those boxy-looking ones? These are multi-purpose pipes and pipe-to-grounds. These are the top-tier level of the Pyanodon's high-tech pipes. High-tech is where these are added. These are just the top tier. They have a 48 pipe-to-ground distance, and they are immune to impact damage. That is the benefits of these weird plastic. They're plastic. They're like modern type plastic pipes, but I really don't like the like vent type box stuff, particularly because the pipe to ground and the intersections are identical, and I don't think that the intersection and the pipe to ground should be identical. Like they are. Yeah, they just look like boxes. And it's like, it's ugly. It's ugly. That's my point. It is ugly. Where the heck does 65 come out from? Here! Hello, 65. There's the 65. Yeah. Yeah. So, the 40 goes up. The 30 goes up. The 20 goes up. The 15 goes here. So, yeah, there's that. There's the 15. The 25. Oh, I don't need to do that. I can go right across. How convenient! 25, 25. 45, not 45. Oh boy. This is 35. This is 50, so it gets added here. What else am I missing? Am I missing anything? I think that's it. Yes, Dexmark, I know. Yeah, you're lost in this build. Lost in this build. But I think I'm done. Yes, this is like concentrations of fluid, although yeah, that same rules apply with fluids. So 45 in, 50 goes to the main, 50 out, 40 goes up, 30 goes up, 35 goes into this one to add to 65 to make 70 and 43. The 43 gets added to 25 to make 33 and 45. There's the one that I'm missing right there. That 45. That 45 right there. That's what I was missing. Otherwise, I think we're good. Essentially every single unit of pulp in will end up as 70% pulp out. Enriched uranium out. So the 720 pulp in will become 720 enriched uranium of 70%. And it is enriching it through this actually very, very close to real process to get all the way to 70%. That is, I think, graphically one of the better representations of it. Yeah, without using stuffs. It is exact. It is proper. Now to add bacon. It is time to add the crispy, juicy bacon to this. Make sure all the power is on so I have the proper numbers for everything. And we need to process, and what this list will tell me is how much of stuff I need to process. So I do know at the end I need 720 of the 70% out in total. And none of these are like percentage outputs either. It is very specific. So I know that I need that to be able to move 720 units of stuff, at least. I see that's 800 without that one, so that works. Let's see here. This This step here also needs to be 720. Would help if I put it where I have power. Yep, that's moving what I needed to move. This one, the icon is 15. This one needs to move 360 per second. Which is going to need a few. Yeah, this is going to be really, really fast. Because of that. Oh, the output's 180. It needs 360 in, so that's fine. This 15 in the hydro classifier needs to do 180 out as well. That's not quite enough. That's enough. The 20 hydro classifier needs to do 360 in. One more. There we go. The 23 needs to do 360 of each in, so a bit faster there. There we go. The 30 needs to do 360 each out. Oh, that's gonna need a few of these buddies. I need more! Where'd the vehicle go? Where'd that vehicle go? I need more. More! More speed! More speed! Need more speed. We need the speed. And the bacon. More bacon! I have a few bacon. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. That was the, 30? The 30, that one? Yeah, that's enough, right? Yeah. How about you, the 33? You need a similar 1-to-1, 360, 360. Just add, I think 1, 2. That'll do. 40 needs to move 720. That'll do it. And the 70 I think I've already done. Yeah. That just leaves the powder, or this, which actually is fine, thanks to these already here. So that should be all of the stuff ready. And then the actual output of 70 will go all the way up to here, so that I can actually make the powder in an evaporator. We need to evaporate now to make our 70% powder with all of the speed on the planet. I have need for all of the speed. That's partially. That'll do it. Right there. We are processing 720 units into 7.2 units. There we go. Ta-da! Just add ore. But I'm going to, of course, bring this all the way over and down. Where's my vehicle? Vehicle! Get back in that Fidiasis. And then which of these was the 70%? This one right here. Oops, oh. I'm like, I don't need that big power pole. So now I know I need to go all the way down. All the way down to, like, there. Oh, really? That's one tile? Two tiles. And there we go. Voiding. Right. I have a little bit of thing for that. Little bit of thing for that. Over here. You there. Here is the voiding. I'm going to reverse... Yeah, I'm going to reverse the belt on this because the fuel is coming from above. And I don't really do any math regarding this. I just build as much as I want, basically. As much as I feel like building. There's the fuel. Ta-da! Enjoy the fuel. And enjoy all of the stuff. And now let's see how much is not actually functional. Now let's see how much I've not done this correctly. We get... We're getting taken for a ride. That's like one tile off, but yeah. So, let's do... Aha! Yeah, that's one slight problem. That's a problem. Right there. How did that slip through? Oh yeah, from my own stupidity. Alright. Okay, that's moving. Yes, that's true. I need that. In fact, I want to prioritize that. That's making things, that's doing stuff, that's making stuff, that's making stuff, that's making 50, which is not going anywhere. Because the 65's not moving. Oh. See, what happens here is the fractional stuff. It may be perfect, but sadly, the pipes need to be filled for it to be perfect, so I have to unfortunately do a slight amount of voiding. I missed a connector as well about going into the evaporator. Did I? Yes, I did. Oops. Ah, that would explain everything. That one thing. That explains everything. All right, so I am now officially making 70% uranium powder, and it is glorious. It is absolutely glorious. It is working. It is functioning. Everything is moving. And we're not out of steam. We're not out of sulfuric yet. We're not out of steam. We're not out of steam. We've got all of the voiding. Looks like I didn't need any of that stuff for the voiding. Excellent. We have half an hour now to do stuff with. So there's the 20% powder, and there's the 70% powder. I need trains. Glorious trains. I'm going to leave the 20% for now, because I don't have an immediate use for it. Not like it's actually loading stuff anyway for the moment. You get to be, like, a singular stack, because, well, we are only making 7.2 in the end of this stuff. So a singular stack of 500 is fine. I have rocket fuel for this. You get to be the 70% powder station to the depot once you are, of course, full cargo until circuit condition, and you get to do the thing. Yeah. I just need to define that 70% powder, which is here. How convenient that numbers are alphabetically first. Makes that significantly better and easier. Magnificent. Ah, these are actually slowly filling now. Somehow. What? That shouldn't be. That should not be. Oh, yeah, that's why. Right. Needs more acid. Need more acid. Throughput. Yeah, the train issue. It's fine. I don't really care for the moment. I will care later, but not right now. Oh hey, another train for sulfuric acid. I may just need more tanks. That might be a solution here. More tank, I think, is required. More beautiful, glorious tank to give the trains more time. Alright. To the mall. To the mall we go, Because there are a few things to set up. And ideally, within this last half hour for this stream, I will have what I need to make PCB4s so I can continue my massive undertaking of upgrading all of the things and stuff into the Mark III world, as well as into the highest level of Bob's modules, because that will make a gigantic difference. Gigantic difference. So you are now going to be the mall 70% uranium powder. And you are going to bring me said 70% uranium powder for all eternity. And I believe it is a... Oh, they're bringing me stuff. It is a foundry that makes the heavy fermion material in the end. So the heavy fermion material is an advanced foundry in a few advanced foundries, but we shall leave. We don't need more buildings when we have beacons. Why do we need more buildings when we have the power of bacon? We've got the power of bacon. Where exactly will I put this, though? That is always the best of questions. I'll go ahead and I'll put it there. Sure, why not? Just random placement. Take all the stuff. Have that. Have bacon. Plenty of bacon. So that you move super fast and produce everything that I need for all eternity. Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, lots of stuff. I do not necessarily have the gold, by the way, for this. That pole needs to go a little bit further away. Input, output. All right, there's stuff. Have things. Have the things. They're bringing all of those items, and I will have heavy farming material as soon as the stuff is brought in. Yay! That is one thing that unlocks several Mark III buildings just by having this alone. However, we also need zinc oxide nanocomplex. Or nanoparticles, I should say, which is going to require zinc nanocomplex. So I need a particle accelerator that will make this stuff. So let's start from the end and work our way back. Particle acceleration. I'll do this actually over yonder as part of my grid stuff. The grid, welcome. Welcome to the grid pattern. We'll do this here. Oops. You have to go back, and you have to eyedropper again, because the eyedropper does not count as a copy. Why? Reasons. None of which are good. Alright, Constructobot, bring me stuff as I look at zinc nanocomplex is in washers. The beautiful zinc nanocomplex right there is going to require some methanol. Alright, that's good to know. I need a doohickey for the tailings. Out of view, speed, glorious speed, same. Now, again, I'll note that these items that are made in the particle accelerator, previously you could use productivity modules on these. However, the building is being updated to have a building level limitation on productivity modules at some point in the near future. So I will use speed here, just because, yeah, while I would like to use productivity, it's going to go away as a building level limitation. I don't know why, because there are several recipes that are useful to have the productivity on it, but again, just pinned on war against all productivity. Yeah, that's fine. It will need even more speed as we go along. Give me stuffs. All the stuffs. I need to make things. I need that methanol. Can I even stretch? Do you even stretch? No, you can't. The stretch is, sadly... Why does he not like productivity? Because often there's a lot of circumstances where the laws of thermodynamics are thoroughly broken. As in, there are circumstances where there are intentional closed loops of stuffs that will suddenly start producing more stuff than what you started with if they have productivity associated with them. So that alone can be a bit of a problem over time. Things like closed cage loop systems would end up producing more cages in the end for free. Things like closed steam water, technically. Am I flying? Yes, I am flying. I am flying. I'm flying in a Fidicis. I am flying. I am flying around. Looking for my methanol around here. And he just doesn't like productivity modules. I think part of a balance thing. It messes up the intended balance of the vision. The vision of the balance of the mod pack. It messes with the vision of the balance of the mod pack. Okay, that's why pi hates productivity. Here's my methanol. It is a little further down. That's the methanol right there. And it goes across this way. All this way. What? Where do you go? Even. Oh, I know where you're going. Right. Alright, so that just means I can go down instead. So I did all that work. Bringing that pipe around, when in fact, I just need to bring it down. I just need to bring that pipe down, not over. Bring it down to there. And there's my methanol for this stuff. Yeah, I have a base. By the way, you're making manure. I have a base. I have a base that we've built over many hundred hours, about 5-ish hundred hours, I would say. Extra game speed times 2. That's the difference here. Output, input. We need to now make the zinc nano compound. I think this is the one straight up for the zinc acetate. Yes, it is. In a material factory, and it needs Relesia extract. Oh boy. So, nanomaterial factory, that's the same thing that's making my aramid. If I can find that anywhere. Where is my one building making aramid? There it is. The singular entity making my aramid. This is also going to need something I don't have yet, which is the Relesia extract, which I need a filter and a hydrocyclone and a secondary crusher and an evaporator. Did you get all that?